angels, queens and babies, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Hamilton and this is my tranquil vibe channel. Now, there has been a big elephant in the room for a couple of weeks now, and if you're unsure of what that elephant is, you need to go back and watch the WTF video. And it's been a bit like, Emma, what is going on? I've had a lot of messages like, Emma, this needs to be addressed in the vlogs, in the holiday vlogs. I hope this is going to be addressed. Every holiday vlog that came up, it was like, Emma, we need to know the story, what's going on, is it coming, I'm waiting, and it never came, and I'm sorry for that. And I'm going to explain myself, so I thought we'd just do like a nice chatty story time Q&A kind of vibe and just kind of update you on what the hell is going on in my life. So if you want to hear this story time Q&A, stick around. So for those of you who are unaware, I am engaged. So, sorry, can we just say that again? Engaged. Your girl's engaged to James, who I have been with for 4.5 years, coming up 5 years in March. And this was, well, I don't know where to begin. I really don't know where to begin. I'm so excited to share this with you, but I really just don't, I don't know how to like put this forward. Do I start with why the vlogs were not, it was not mentioned, or do I answer? Oh, so I asked over on my Instagram for a couple of questions. You want to be involved in the next Q&A, make sure you follow me, emmarosehamilton. She posts some cute pics sometimes, I think, so make sure you are following so you can be involved in the next video. I'll start with some of the questions and we'll just get into it. I just need to get the ball rolling really. So the first one is, was it expected? Was it expected? Massive congratulations. And there's another one, did you have any idea he was proposing? Oh yeah, I've said I'm engaged. Did you have any idea he was proposing before he proposed? Did you have any idea this was going to do it? There's a lot of, were you shocked? Did you know? The answer, very short and clear, is no. I had no idea this was happening. If I'm honest, I am still in shock. This was like, no, just in a million years I just didn't think this would happen like now, this holiday. So basically, for those of you who don't know me, I live in my head. I have this whole fantasy going on in my head, and I do recommend it because it gives me the confidence. Like, if you walk around thinking you're a fashion confident drama queen, you will be one, and that's me. So I've kind of like, right, so we're going travelling in the next year, so that's like 2 years, maybe 3 years of travelling, so it'll probably be halfway between then. So I had this kind of idea of like, we'll probably get engaged in like 3 to 5 years whilst we're travelling. Don't know, never thought past that, just like, yeah, that's when it'll be. And then all of a sudden, it's right now. So, no is the answer to that. I was mega shocked, not expecting it. So basically, I feel like Jan needs to be involved in this slightly to explain his side of the story. But basically, we're at the start of our Lanzarote holiday. I was going to say holiday vlog, but it was the actual holiday. And it's just our normal holiday. We stay at our usual place. We are doing usual things. It's like day 2, it's day 1 or 2, and James was like, I said, oh, I'd like to go see the sunset one night on the beach or something, and James was like, oh well, if we walk over this way, there's like a cliff face that you can walk along to the next town, we could go watch the sunset there. And we're like, oh, okay, we'll do that tonight then. We'll maybe go for some tapas, and then we don't need to go out for tea tonight, we'll just have like a nice late lunch and then go out for this walk. Anyways, I said, oh, it's looking a bit cloudy today, so we'll maybe not watch sunset tonight because I don't think it's going to be very good. So James was like, oh, alright, well, let's go on the walk now. So we're going on this walk. I thought we were just going to get pics, to be quite honest, because we took the camera, we took the drone, so I was like, oh, we're just getting pics. We got some, I said, oh, can we stop here and get a couple of pics of me? So we did. And then, oh god, I'm literally getting nervous talking about it. And then all of a sudden, we're at this little point. There's people walking past, we sat there for a minute because James has set up the camera like, I'm off to go get a pic, and he's like, oh, we'll get some pics together. Let's practice, because obviously when we go travelling we want to be able to get some pictures together, so we've got a tripod and stuff. So James sets up the camera behind this bench. We're kind of waiting for people to go past so we can go up and get these pics. So then there's no one around. We are on this cliff face. We're on this edge of a cliff, so the ocean's there. There's just like this empty walkway and the camera, and then I'm just stood posing with James. So I'm holding his hand and I'm holding my hair and I'm just posing, and he starts to say this really nice speech, and so I can't remember what he said. I can't, but I'm just like, I literally, like, it gives me a gut feeling. So he said like, oh, I don't just want to celebrate this holiday, I want to celebrate us. And I just went, you know when something just like clicks in your brain, I just went, oh my god, you're not proposing, are you? I went, oh shit, you're not proposing, are you? And the look he gave me was like, yeah. My brain was like, what? I'm literally reliving that experience right now. I mean, I wasn't this excited, I was more like shocked and I don't know, like scared almost. No one can prepare you for that moment, AQBs, because I thought I would know. I thought I'd be like, ah, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I was just like, what? Like, just, it was like a concerned shock, and I don't know why. Like, I was like, I was like, is this for real? And then like, he went like, yeah. Because the bit you didn't see in the video is I actually like, he started saying the speech and I go, oh shit, you're not proposing it. And I like run off. I'm like, I didn't know what to do with myself. I literally like ran from the scene. I was like, what? And he was like, well, yeah. So then he got down on one knee, and I think I wasn't listening to a word he was saying. I think he said, will you marry me? And I was just like, oh my god, are you joking? Are you joking? I was like, no, oh my god. I think I was saying no way. I was going, no way. I was like, oh my god, no way. So he actually got nervous thinking I was going to say no. No way, no way. And I just went, I mean, yeah. But I was just like in shock. Like, and I mean shock, AQBs. I can't tell you how shocked I was. It literally gives me this like nervous gut feeling. He's never ever made me feel like nervous, shocked, scared. Do you know what I mean? I've never felt that until that moment, which was just incredible. I can't believe I'm still in shock, if I'm being honest. The fact I can relive them emotions says a lot. So then the other bit you didn't see is about half an hour after. So he proposed. I said yes. I was in tears, shocked, crying, and it was just like really weird. I was like, oh my god. And that I got like nervous and scared. I was like, oh my god, am I allowed? I was like, I'm literally, I can't say I'm a teenager, but I am actually an adult. But you know when you feel like you need permission to do things, I was like, does my dad know? He was like, yeah. So he'd actually gone and spoke to my dad and asked his permission. He said yes. Very formal, and I'm glad I wasn't there for that. So like he'd asked my dad, I was like, does my dad know? Like, is this? He was like, yeah. His parents knew, and his family knew actually. So I was just sat on this bench. I remember just looking at the waves for literally about half an hour, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. But the worst part was, James was completely fine. He was totally chilled, because he's known for months, AQBs, that he was going to do this. So actually, I need to be a little bit cautious, because if he can keep a big secret like that from me, what else is he keeping? That's what I need to be thinking about. But I remember I was just sat looking at the waves at ages, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, when, like, how, when, what is going on. So he just had to try and like calm me down. And then for days I didn't eat. So you can actually see, I say it in vlog, I think it's vlog number 1 or 2, so go and look out for it. I actually say like, sorry I didn't vlog. It was a bit eventful last night, and that was the engagement. So it was actually at the start of the holiday. So then I was like, well, right, I was in a white bodysuit and denim shorts and white trainers. Like, you could have waited till I had like a nice tan. I was dressed up. You could have waited till I had lashes on, like gorgeous flowing beach hair. Like, what was the thought process? And I do actually agree, because he said he wanted to propose on one of the first days, because then we had the whole holiday to celebrate it, rather than like the last night and then it's like, right, we're getting on a flight now. And our flight home, AQBs, was effing horrendous. I haven't even told you about this. I couldn't put it in the vlog, I was too exhausted. So we had this amazing holiday, we'd been engaged. The flight home, first off, was delayed by 2 hours, which was disgusting. Obviously you sat in an airport, I think it was actually 2 to 4 hours that ended up being delayed. Then we were getting the train back, so we landed in Manchester and had to get the train back to my hometown. And we would have missed the train, because obviously our train was at 6, but the flight wasn't going to land till now 7, 8 o'clock. So we would have had to wait till 11 PM for a train, which wouldn't get me home till 1 AM, and we had work the next day. The flight set off, so when you're in Lanzarote, sometimes you either go off towards the sea or towards the island. Well, we went towards the island, and we were literally, the takeoff was like that. It was scary, like we were literally just like upright, mega scary. And then we just kept going up and up and up, and James didn't say he had the same thought, but we saw another plane and we were like, whew. I thought the pilot was just going to see how far we could go up and just take us to the moon. I genuinely thought, we're going to break through the atmosphere in a minute. Like, we were so high up. Like, I know you're in an airplane, but you don't normally like see the ground. But you know, we were literally like this for about 2 hours of the journey. Bearing in mind it's a 4-hour journey. We were literally like that. Anyways, that's a side story, not about engagement. Let's get on to some of the questions. This is a good one to follow up. What was everyone's reaction? So when we got back, we went on the walk. I'd had my little moment on the bench for half an hour. We walked back. I was happy. So then I was like to Jam, do I tell people now, or like, is this our secret for tonight? And then we tell people, or like, how should we do it? And then I was like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me try and slow down. I was like, do we tell people now? When do I tell the vlog? Do I put it on Instagram now? Do I do it later? Do we have this moment to ourselves, or do I need to share it with everyone? And I was speaking to James for about 40 minutes and I was like, no, I need to tell people. So I rang my mum first? I rang my sister first and she wasn't answering. And I thought, I can't tell anyone but my sister first, she needs to know. So she wasn't answering. I think I rang her about 3 or 4 times. I messaged her boyfriend, like, hello, can you get Amy to answer? She wasn't answering. So that went on for a good while, and then she did answer and she screamed. She was like, what the fuck? She went, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, literally, she was so shocked. It was hilarious. She had a great reaction. Maz's reaction, I know you're watching this, love, was a bit weird. So I think I added Maz to the call with my sister, and she was like, she went, what? And then was like, all right. Oh, and then was like, oh, lovely. Like, it was just, I thought she'd be like, what? Like, shocked. Obviously, I was mega shocked. My sister was mega shocked. And then Maz was just like, oh, I can't even remember what she did, but it wasn't like, oh, it was like process. I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. But anyways, it turns out she already knew. So she was trying to act. And I'll give her, I'm going to give her a 6.5 because I didn't know she was acting, but the reaction was not genuine. I knew it was like, it was, I don't know, it was just like, alright, like, I don't know, like, just not like, excitement, it was just like, alright, like, I don't know, like, not what I expected from Maz, but apparently she already knew, so my dad had told her, which he wasn't supposed to, but once we were on holiday, she'd kind of said, my dad had said like, James is going to propose, so nice try, Mazza, but you need to work on your reaction skills if you already know the drama, okay? And then I told my cousin, I added her to the call and she cried, which was lovely. And then all my friends were just screaming. Anna, Molly and Liv were just screaming, crying. The Queens, I actually told Caris and Kieran because Georgia Prosser wasn't quite on the call. So I told Caris and she cried on the bus. I told Kieran and he was out and he was buzzing, and then I told George Prosser later on that evening and she was screaming, and we were just mega shocked, and we were on the phone for about half an hour, 40 minutes like, what? We were like, what is going on? So that was really lovely. B screamed, she went, no you're not, no, she went, this is a prank, no you're not. And I was like, yeah I am. She went, show me the ring, something like that. She was like, no way. Then apparently like her mum was messaging her in the house like, is everything alright? Because she'd screamed the house down going, no way. Like Susie, Georgie and Eva were all buzzing as well, which was really nice. Who else did I tell? Is that everyone? And then I told Fran, who's obviously in Australia, the next day, and she was buzzing. So I FaceTimed her and she was dead happy and buzzing. But that's everyone I told off the bat, and then I waited. So this is where we come to the vlog. This is where it's like, alright Emma, you've told us you're engaged and now you're just going to carry the vlogs on as usual. So obviously by this point I had filmed, what, 1 vlog? And I was like, okay, I don't want the engagement to just be in a vlog, and here's my reason why. Because I don't want to look, so basically this whole vlogging channel, I know we do like some other bits as well, but vlogging is my passion. Vlogging is what I love to do the most, and I want this to look back on basically for like my kids, like for when we're older. Like even now I love looking back at us in Venice, in Lanzarote the last time when my dad crashed it. I love to look back on it. So I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, where's our engagement? Is it in like Lanzarote 2020 vlog 2? Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to just be like, I'm like having to scroll like to like 17 minutes in to see my engagement. So I was like, right, we'll just pretend like nothing's happened. So there was a lot of like, I had the ring on. Bearing in mind the ring was slightly big for me. We'll get onto that in the next section. As you can see, there's no structure to this, so bear with me. So I was like, right, we'll just carry on as usual. I won't say a thing. So like in some, I would vlog and then realise I was doing this and then be like, oh, I need to take that off, or I'll put it on the other finger so people don't notice, because I didn't want it to leak. AQVs, I didn't want this leaking. So there was a lot of that. I was like, oh, I don't really know when I'm going to put it up. And then there was just a night where I was like, right, we need to get a nice take with the ring, and then I can announce it. I'll do a short little video. The vlogs will carry on as usual, and then we'll just explain later on, which is where we are right now. So sorry for keeping you in the dark for a long time. People have been like, I can't wait for this vlog, hopefully this is the engagement vlog, and I was like, oh, that's not coming. So sorry about that if you're expecting that. But it was really nice to just kind of like be in our bubble, and like only us and close friends and family know. For the first little section, it was really nice. That was just like our little bubble, and obviously we had our holiday, which was really lovely, because then we could just celebrate the whole holiday. Saying that, we didn't tell anyone we were engaged. We got too nervous to be like, hello, we're engaged, so we just didn't say anything. We were just like so that's that. The ring. So I've shown her now because you've seen the last vlog, we got her resized. So this was actually James's grandma's ring. Is she focusing? There she is. So this is actually James's grandma's ring on his mum's side, and his mum had it. So funny story, so James had actually been speaking, I mean, Jamie, are you free? Can you come talk about the ring, please? I feel like he should kind of make an appearance in this video, slightly. Would you like to come and join and just give your side of the story? And I'll let you talk about the ring, because he did give it to me. Come on in, love.
I don't like I know a massive amount about it.
You're just sitting right here. Come on in. Here he is, the man of the hour. Well done. I love your head in the mid. Man of the hour, well done, everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone congratulates him and give him a big thumbs up.
It's a lot of work.
Well, no, we've been trying to plan a wedding, and I've been like, what do you think about this? And he's like, yeah. Excuse me, just because you've done your one section, you're not done. We've got a wedding now to plan, not just a will you marry me, yeah, the end. So do you want to give, you killed?
Yeah,
cold hands. I've still got cold hands. So tell us about the whole process. How long had you known? Because obviously, the other thing is, like, afterwards I was mega shocked for days on end, whereas James was just so chill because he already knew. He knew ages ago. Did you, love?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
Before.
Why are you laughing at? Are you shy?
Like,
why are you going all shy? You've been on the vlog before.
We should have done this as like a shot and tell.
Why?
I'd have been talking away like nothing.
True, if you're drunk you'd be chat. You feel a bit nervous. Right, you've been on the vlog 2 seconds, no yawning please.
So I just thought, yeah, might as well.
No, you didn't think might as well. Don't make it, come on, it's meant to be a romantic story and you're now making it not romantic, so can you not do that please?
At my house once, and I mentioned to my parents that I might get engaged at some point soon. Best start saving up for a ring. My mum said, oh, you can give her granny's ring if you want.
So we actually owe it to James's mum to be in the position that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Otherwise we wouldn't have been. Tell us something else about the ring. Why do you like the 3 stones?
Oh right,
it's not
Ryan's belt, isn't it?
So we are into, well, James is into, is it astronomy? Yes. But we've always done like a little bit of stargazing, and James always shows me the different constellations, and I like Taurus. We saw Taurus the other night, which is like a cluster of 7 stars. Is a part of it.
Yeah.
We saw that the other night. And Orion's belt points at the plough, or the plough points at Orion's belt? Is that nothing to do with anything?
The plough points at the Northern Star. Orion's belt is just part of Orion constellation. And Orion is a hunter.
But Orion's belt is 3 stars in a row.
Yeah. Which
is the ring. And it's Libyan gold.
Yeah, we think so.
we think.
Yes, my grandmothers, we think they got married in the 40s, so that makes the ring, what's that, about 80 years old?
Yeah. So it's now been resized for me. I'm super happy with it. So we've got a lot of like wedding plans, when and where. When are you planning the wedding? Have you made any plans? So straight after the engagement, maybe about a day or two later, we started to talk about weddings, didn't we? Because obviously AQB's, this is not going to change any kind of plan for travelling. We're still going to travel. We're young. We've got loads of time. We've got loads to do. So we are still planning on going travelling. We're thinking probably mid-February. I'm not having this. None of this. I don't have to put up with this anymore. Okay? You signed the contract now, so you've got to deal with this. You put a ring on my finger, that's a contract.
Bullshit.
Right, just because we're engaged doesn't mean you've got an attitude. I still have to deal with it, okay? We just started like talking about things. Well, we kind of had conversations before getting engaged anyways, because I was like, hypothetically, if we're going to get married, like where, when, what would we do? So we're basically thinking probably 2024. We'll still be travelling by that point. This is going to be funny as a log. Imagine in 2024 looking back on this and we're like not married, or I don't know.
With other people.
Yeah. But we're thinking 2024, and we're actually thinking in the Philippines. Is the plan thus far. Apart from the word elopement keeps coming up in the last couple of days. I'm kind of enjoying that word at the moment. Not that I'd actually do it, Maz, don't you worry. I mean, you'd be invited if I did. Just saying. But yeah, we're thinking wedding in the Philippines. So we've spoke to a wedding planner and we're just seeing where we're at the moment. We're not really like, we're not set in stone with anything. We've got time. We're not in a rush to like organise it all now, are we?
No.
So
we just got
if you do on my arm, you're literally gonna be banned.
Sorry, it's so comfy and cosy.
It's the Tranquil Vibe channel. How many bridesmaids? I'm thinking 2. Because I do have quite a couple of like friendship groups, and I feel like if I had them and not them, it wouldn't be very nice, or I'd have to have about what, 9 or 10 bridesmaids. So I'm thinking just keep it 2, simple. At the end of the day, it's about me. It's not about you, so don't make it about you. When and where, so we've just kind of said that, haven't we? Wedding plans. Yeah, we're just keeping it very chill for now. Obviously, I think it's going to be easier when we go travelling. Obviously, we're going to go look in the Philippines. We might stumble across somewhere and be like, here.
Yeah.
Or we might go, actually, now we want a Christmas wedding. I mean, that's never going to happen, but do you know what I mean? We just never know at the moment. We're just...
Do you mean like a snow Christmas wedding? Or just like Christmas time?
Just like Christmas time. We might want festive cheer in our wedding. Ah, so someone's put wedding abroad or wedding at home. So we're just looking at, basically, it's down to 2 factors for me. You can correct me if you believe the same or not. 1 is cost, 2 is weather. If we had it in England, we feel we need to do obviously more research, and Europe is quite expensive as well from what we can remember, because we did look at Italy, didn't we, a while ago. Weddings here are expensive, and no offence, we're not rich. So we think it's at the part of the world we're looking at, it's going to be cheaper for us to do it over there.
Yeah. Well, theoretically, it's a smaller wedding as well, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's abroad, so there's less people to pay for. Is that rude to say? I don't know. Saying that, if we do it abroad, we have said we want to do like a nice big party when we get back, like with TPs, and we want like a pizza truck and a cocktail truck, so we can like celebrate with absolutely everyone. But we don't mind keeping it quite small, the wedding, do we?
No. And
then just do like a big do when we get back. And then the second factor is weather. Imagine
whether or not I want to get married.
How will you propose to me so you can't make jokes?
I'm just suddenly yawning.
I can't do it. Right, one more yawn and this is everyone and he's out, alright? Jam! You're gonna make everyone yawn. You did this last time, do you know that?
I think that's why.
You did this last time and everyone messaged me like, James is bored, get him out of the vid.
Did they?
They didn't say James is bored, they were just laughing at you because you kept yawning in the video.
Was that the one
with
we met?
Making me a laughing stock, yeah. Yeah, where you two knew absolutely nothing about me. About that, All my friends were like, I knew all the answers and them two were horrendous. And you're engaged to me now, so you have absolutely no excuse. Anyway, secondly, weather. I'm sorry if this has happened to anyone or if I'm going to offend anyone, but I'd be really upset if we wanted like a summer wedding and say we got married on like the 20th of August, like literally mid-summer, and it was raining. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? Well, I would be, personally. Some people like rainy weddings, some people like winter drizzle, because people have like wellies on and stuff, don't they? Not my vibe, AQBs. I want my hair to be blonde, I want it to be tanned, I want sun. So, do it abroad, and then it's more likely. But then again, imagine if we were abroad and it was even rainier.
Yeah.
I'd be fuming.
As long as we avoid monsoon season.
Yeah, it's less likely,
Good.
let's just say that. Like, I remember there was a time in one summer where it was like gorgeous one day and then raining the next. I think it was like the Friday was gorgeous and the Saturday was horrendous, and I thought, imagine being like, your wedding being...
Oh, sorry. Imagine your wedding being on that Saturday and you got really excited all week. The Friday was like gorgeous and you're like, yes. You didn't look at the weather because you're an idiot. And then on the Saturday it was just pouring down. It'd be awful.
You're after a smack.
I stole your little speech.
On to the next. Sorry, we just had to do a bit of a rejig, so sorry if it was... What?
I just wanted to kiss your shoulder. And it looked really awful because you moved away. And I went...
Good. That serves you right for your in. I'm keeping that in. So the next question is, any ideas for themes? Yes, we are having a full scale space themed wedding.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like dressed like aliens.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
I'm gonna have a green dress.
Yeah, and Emma's dress. Do you know those, what are they called? Are they called a hoop?
A hoop skirt.
A hoop skirt. It's like one of those, except it's in the shape of a UFO.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cute. So it comes back in at the end, maybe it's like a
Yeah,
ball.
and then you've got tentacles instead of a train.
Sorry, I'm really like scratching my nose. Sorry, everyone. No, we're not having a theme. I'm unsure what the... Maybe it was like theme as in like colour theme. I don't know.
Yeah, there is a colour theme.
When I saw theme, I just thought like, do you mean like a theme? Like, yes.
70s.
Cowgirls. Like, I don't really know.
Disco.
But, well, Jane doesn't thought
There is a
that,
colour
I have.
scheme.
There is a colour scheme, so we're thinking, this is only like in theory, like watch us look back on this and all be completely different. We are thinking, so if it's gonna be like beach, I want like neutrals, and then I think I want the guests in blue. Because I'm just thinking, I don't really want like a fuchsia pink flower on one person and like yellow polka dots on someone else. Do you know what I mean? Did you see that flower moving? It was dying and it did this. That really freaked me out. So we're thinking like the wedding guests will have a colour, maybe like neutrals or maybe like blue palettes or sand. Dress as the beach, but then someone will come up as like a fucking pink starfish or something, won't they?
Out of the people who we're inviting, who?
Susie. Susie would be like, a pink starfish is the beach. So it'll maybe just be like blue or, but we're thinking like just to keep it nice and like together, because then all the pictures will be nice and beautiful, do you know what I mean? I think that'd be really nice. So that's the theme. I think that's all the questions, because they're basically like, were you shocked? When and where? Planning, like what's going on? Now we kind of, for the final part of the video, we're actually going to get an exclusive side of the story from yours truly, you.
Side of what story?
The engagement.
The engagement?
Yeah.
Do you mean like the proposal?
Yeah, the proposal.
Okay. It was just any ordinary Tuesday.
Was it a Tuesday?
I have no idea.
Oh.
I think it was Monday.
It was Monday.
Yeah.
Because Kieran said this is the most iconic Monday ever.
See, through security, I was really nervous. They were going to make me empty the bag out, and you were going to be stood next to me or some shit like that.
Really? Were you thinking about it at the airport? Because of that? I have no idea what's going on in your brain. I need to be worried.
And then carried on walking, got to a nice place. I thought, this is the spot.
I said we had to wait for a couple of people to go past, didn't we? Because obviously we were waiting for pictures, well I was. So we were like, oh, there's people. There was only like one person went that way, one person went that way, wasn't it? It was very quiet.
Yeah. So then set the camera up. Because I just thought, I sort of thought, I didn't know if you were going to want to vlog it or put it out on the internet or anything like that, but I thought it gives you the option. It's quite nice. Well, I guess I've done a couple of vlogs.
James had filmed. I haven't used it, but I could maybe show you that at some point.
Yeah, that could be a little teaser. Where I just sort of said I was planning on proposing to you today. When I'd gone to get breakfast that morning. So yeah, set the camera up, worked out my little speech in my head.
I'm nervous.
Walked forwards, said my lines, you were stood there holding your hair out. Posing, as per usual. And then you turned around and went, oh shit, you're not proposing, are you? And ran away from me.
I didn't run away, I did a couple of steps.
Felt like a runaway. Wasn't nervous up until, well actually I was nervous up until then. My legs were
shaking.
It was a bit scary. And I got down on one knee and I said, you stinky little...
No you didn't, stop trying to make out that you're all funny.
I was like, Emma, will you marry me?
Did you actually say that? Because I just remember I kept going, oh my god, there's no way.
Yeah, I asked you to marry me. And you went, I mean, yeah.
I mean, well, yeah. I was like, I mean, yeah.
And then you cried. For like 2 hours.
Not
for like
2
6 hours.
Yeah, I did. But that was only because I was telling people.
And I was getting hungrier and hungrier and hungrier. I didn't
the
have
thing
many
is,
people to tell.
James,
I sent off a few texts.
Yeah, but
gave my parents
you
a
knew
ring.
for ages because people already knew. You'd had time to process this. This was my initial finding out reaction shock.
Yeah.
You never got that.
Yeah, then we got pizza.
We did get pizza. I don't think I ate. I think
I
I
had
had
a whole pizza. You had like a slice.
Yeah, I think I had a slice because I was just in shock, in absolute shock.
Yeah.
But that, my goddess bees, is our engagement story / Q&A. Hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to
like, comment, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell so you never miss a video.
Is it
She
there?
posts new content every single Wednesday and Sunday
At
6 PM.
So make sure to come along if you want to see some more, and I will see you very soon with another video.
Bye.
Bye.